Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Hancock here. This is the intro video to the Fall 2020 English Literature from Beginning to 1785, or also known as English Lit 1. I'm recording from the house today, so it's me and my 2-year-old that I'm watching, so if things get crazy, you'll hear it, and I'll pause the video and go take care of that and come back. This is only going to be a pretty short, less than 15-minute video. I just want to go over a few specific points about the class. Make sure we're clear on navigation. Make sure we're clear as to what your expectations are. Everything like that. With this being an online class, I shouldn't have to go through too much electronic or technological content, but still, I want to make sure that everybody is able to get into Blackboard and deal with this and watch and do everything that you can and navigate correctly. So here we are. First off, as soon as you click into this class, you are in the Start Here page. Follow this, okay? All of our Blackboard classes, what we call shells, all of our shells look just like this. And you want to make sure that you are doing the Start Here page, and it's a lot like the syllabus. Gives a little bit of a navigation tutorial. This video is going to be on here after I make it. Link to my syllabus, course schedule. A lot of this, like this, is going to be inside of the syllabus anyway. And the most important thing here is your course agreement quiz right at the bottom. Read your syllabus, look around the class, and go back and take that. It just says, I agree to the syllabus, and here's my contact info. Now, the thing that we have to keep in mind here, y'all, is that for online classes, when it comes to attendance, you will not be dropped for non-attendance throughout the semester. Like if you stop doing work, I'm not going to drop you. You're just going to stack up Fs and probably end up with an F at the end of the semester. However, these first 2 weeks are very important. You can be dropped for non-attendance, what we call a no-show, for the first couple of weeks of classes if you don't come in and contribute. So understand this, logging into Blackboard and going into the shell is not enough. You have to come in and do work. That's why we have this quiz, and that's why we have the week 1 discussion. So you must log in and knock out this quiz you see right here and go do the week 1 discussion, and you're safe. If you log in but don't do any work, you'll still be dropped as a no-show. So please keep that in mind, all right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go up here and dig into the syllabus really quick. You have 2 links. You'll notice over here in the column you have a syllabus link or schedule link. Everything like that. Everything is still here. But I'm going to just use this one. I'm going to click that. All right, there we go. So it's going to download. We'll start shortly. You'll notice it popped up. I'm using Chrome. It downloads a Word document. You all have access to Microsoft Word Online. All of that. I have videos on that to help you if you need, if you don't know that already. It's going to take me just a minute to load this. But while that's loading, let me point over here. The support column here is very it's standard, very generic, a lot of good information, but it's for every shell. I built the getting started into course materials, and those are going to be the areas we're going to dig into in a few minutes. Like I said, I just want to make sure you are comfortable and know how to navigate around Blackboard while like I said, the Word is still loading. I'll let that load and go ahead and show you this. Start here. That's the page we just saw. Click that. And then you also have your syllabus, another link to the syllabus, another link to the course schedule. Faculty information, a little bit of information about me for contact info. And then down here, okay, announcements, in which you haven't, if you haven't already noticed, you will, that all communication, and this is just a sample, but communication from me to the entire class will go through the announcements. It will populate on this page, but it will also go to your UAPTC email. So be sure you check that regularly. Then you have down here your grades, my grade. It's your grade book. 24/7 access, updated live, everything you need. You notice you got 2 things due by Sunday, and that's another thing to understand. All assignments and units and everything like that, as you'll see, will open up on a Monday morning at 1 a.m. and will be due the following Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that's due this coming Sunday, August 30th by 11:59 p.m. So there's all that. I'll get rid of this weighted total, and I'll put in a percentage column as well. Okay. Discussions and journals, those are going to be 2 places that we will work, types of work we'll do. I'll discuss that in a minute. And then course content, that's where the bulk of your assignments, your readings, videos, everything's going to go in there, okay? All right. So the syllabus is ready. Let's go over that. Here we are. Here is all of my contact information. I'm going to go ahead and edit this. There's all of my contact information for you right there. Office hours, everything you need right there. If you want to come to the office, if you're on campus, I'm in the office at those times. You can't just walk in right now because of COVID. So what you'd have to do is call my office and I will answer and I'll come down to get you, okay? Mm-hmm. He's helping me teach here. And here's the course information. Y'all can read that. I'm not going to read every bit of this to y'all. This being World Lit, y'all have been through Comp 1, Comp 2. This isn't your first rodeo. Uh, Student learning outcomes, that's good, y'all. Don't skip that. I used to skip it as a student. And that really tells you kind of like what you're expected to be able to do by the time you get done. It tells you what you're going to pretty much do, too. Looks like it's going to lock up on me. There we go. All right, policies. COVID. We're online. You can read that on your own. I'm not going to cover that right now because we're online anyway. So this doesn't matter for my class. But still read that and understand that for your other classes or if you come to campus, okay? Attendance policy, like I said, that I don't give attendance quizzes. I mean, it's online. You log in on Monday. This is how the class works. You get in on Monday. You look at your new unit weekly module. You check the checklist. You see what you have to do, and you complete that content before the following week, or excuse me, before the following Sunday at 11:59. Okay. So your course policies. A lot of that's not going to apply to y'all because you're online, but still, be professional. Nothing offensive. Um, no children allowed in the classroom. Let me say this about online. Don't share your contact or your class information with anybody else. This is for you. I'm not communicating with your parents. I'm not going to allow your husband or wife to get on there and communicate or do work. I'm not going to do it. It's me and you, okay? So keep that just you on the person on the rosters who's doing this, okay? Information if you contact me through email, phone call, voicemail, anything like that. Okay, what are we doing in here? As far as assignments. All right, exams. We have 4 unit exams, 50 points apiece. So that's 200 points. Discussion boards. This has to be like a regular class. So we're going to have discussions, y'all. So every week I'll have a discussion board post. Everybody gets in there and chats and talks with each other, okay? And I'll show you the discussion board in a minute. Follow the rules for posting, okay? More on that as we go. Journals. Obviously, we all need a reading journal. I don't, as you can tell, I don't have quizzes. I'm not like trying to nitpick and find out like if you really read it or not. If you didn't, it'll show. But you need to read it and write journals. Okay, there's a big difference between your discussion boards, posts, and your journals. The discussion boards are you actually developing well thought out points and discussing with others. The journals are for you to open up and take the reading wherever you want them to go, connect them to real life situations, experiences, really use it like I wouldn't say a personal diary, but a journal. So, conferences, you and I will have a couple of one-on-one virtual conferences um, through either Zoom probably or Teams, one of those. And then you will have one research essay, and we'll talk about that later. It's definitely not going to happen right now, okay? All right, moving on. Let's see. Plagiarism. I shouldn't have to tell you about that, but no cheating, no copying, no using papers from other places, from other classes, from your friends. Don't copy and paste from the internet, all that kind of stuff. You should know that. Read that in detail. Accommodations, anything from ADA. If you have anything that hinders your performance in this classroom, you need to contact Disability Services immediately. I'll get a letter of accommodations, and you and I can discuss what you'd like to accommodate, if it applies, but we can do anything. Rest of it's code of conduct, sexual misconduct, and so on from there. Y'all can read that on your own, okay? Now, here is your reading list. This is also the course schedule that I showed you in Blackboard already. So it shows you what we're doing this week, what's week 2, what's week 3, and so on, okay? Now, as far as a book, let's run back up here really fast if you didn't notice. Course materials, reading supplied, okay? So I haven't heard anything. I don't know if they even have a book for this in the bookstore. If they do and you want it and you want to spend 50, 60 bucks on it, go for it. If you don't, most of my stuff I'm going to be, if all of it, frankly, I'm posting it in Blackboard, okay? And so All those 4 poems are all in Blackboard for week 1 right now. So, and so on. But anyway, it tells you everything we're going to be covering from Old English to Middle English, Chaucer, all the way up to your 16th century, and then moving to Shakespeare, and then we're going to wrap it up a little bit of see. And here's the other thing, y'all. This is going to be very tentative. This could change. I might put something different in. I might change something up. But this just gives you a really good idea as to where we're going to be going, okay? All right, y'all. And obviously, if y'all have any questions, yeah, let me know. All righty. Now, back over to Blackboard. There we go. All right. So, let's get closer to this. Let's talk directly about your discussion boards right now, okay? This is in student view, so this is what you're going to see. Right now, you have 2 posts. You have your Ask Your Classmates thread. This is just for y'all to get in there and chat without me coming in and jumping in the middle of it and answering questions. It's for y'all to talk about class-related stuff and help each other out, okay? If you have any specific problems or questions, email me straight. Just go right to me. Week 1 discussion. All right, here it is. It's very basic. I'm not asking anything about readings yet. It's kind of like an icebreaker. Let's chat. That's all. Now, the rules for posting. This is what matters. I'm gonna tell you now that a lot of people just get dominated by the discussion boards, and it's not because they don't know the content. And it's not because they don't do the readings or don't know what they're doing or know what they're talking about, or that I'm a hard grader. No, it's because people don't follow the rules, and the rules are very simple, very basic, and they're right there for you to read. They're even color coded, kind of. Every post you do will have one of these, okay? So notice, here are the rules. Let's go over them really quick. Well, I'm not going to go over them. I'm trying to look at my time here. You can read them and you can see. All right? If you have any questions about those, let me know. All righty. Moving along here. No, you've done this before. You don't need me to read to you, huh? All right. So let's go to course content. Most important thing here. And I'm going to show you this to you because this is how all units and weeks are going to go, okay? So here we are, Unit 1, the Middle Ages, weeks 1 through 4. There are your dates. Click it. Week 1. Everything you're going to do in week 1 for this due date, or for these dates. Click it. And here we are. Every week will always start off with a checklist. And so here it is. Complete all content and course agreement in the Start Here page. Check. Watch all week 1 videos. Read the readings as well as the lecture notes. Everything's web links here. And then complete discussion board 1, okay? So what I really want to show you here in this first week, this first week's folder, is that I put everything in order, okay? Take everything in order. And this is a good video that kind of gives you a little bit of a history lesson, gives you context to what the heck you're reading about Anglo-Saxon literature. Another web page there. Then you actually have, this is a link that gives you the poem in modern and Old English. So there's Caedmon's Hymn, someone reading Caedmon's Hymn. Then you move on, and here are your next 4 poems, or excuse me, 3 poems here, okay? I want to add more to this as I go. I'm actually going to be making more videos on this to go into this for y'all. And as I do that, I'll post it in here, and I'll use the announcements to let you know, okay? Obviously, there's no quiz on these right now. I don't even have a journal here for you yet. And the journals are, you're going to see, there will be a link here in week 1, but you'll also see, like, your reading journals. I would click it right now, but there's nothing in it as of this moment. But it'll all be here listed, as you can see, for week 1 discussion. Not only can you go back over here and click discussion board, but every week that has a corresponding discussion or journal entry will have a link directly in that week's folder. So anyway, I want to add more to that. It's not like, yes, sir. And it's not like any of your specific readings are, going to matter when it comes to the week 1 discussion right now. We'll do some connection with all that stuff next week in week 2, okay? All right, y'all, I'm out of time. That was 15 minutes pretty much. That was a really quick rundown. Best thing to do this week is to get in there, read your readings, but get in there, play around Blackboard, and get comfortable, okay? If you have any questions, y'all, let me know. Thanks a lot.